This is a placeholder song for the fine whining bud. You heard me, I am a placeholding for the fine wine gods. We need a new intro man. Email us or DM your submission, or else you'll be hearing this shit every episode.
Hello there, ghouls and goblins and little creatures of the internet. It is me, Jerry Berry, along with Mike Hawk, Mike
Hello there.
Nelson, Mike Degrassi. Some would say Mike from the hood. I don't even know. Nah, niggas don't know you from
No.
Mike from the hood. But
No,
Mike,
not at all.
nonetheless, it is us, the Fine Whining Podcast, you know? By the time you guys hear this, it will be closer to Thanksgiving.
Hey, look, I'm becoming a little better, okay? They're becoming a week late, not 2 weeks, so
Yeah. It'll be the beginning of Thanksgiving week, you know? So you'll listen to
Maybe.
this and then you'll get a Thanksgiving episode on Christmas. Yes, sir. But no, no, I can't talk shit because I don't upload them, and I don't upload anything for my own shit. So you know, whatever. And plus, I don't
Mhm.
edit the podcast, right? But yeah, dude, fucking, it's Halloween week, woo, baby. Are you excited? Do you put out candy for little kids, or you don't celebrate it?
I mean, I used to like celebrating it, and I don't mind handing candy out to kids, but so what I learned out here is the kids really don't trick or treat, at least on my street. Because I
Mm.
have looked and I was like, ah, shit, I don't have candy one year, but there was like no kids, no one's out. Like, I was wondering
Oh.
if people would do this. But what I found out is, I kind of live in the partly shitty area, not really the shitty area, but I learned that if you go a mile up from where I live, there's just a bunch of nice houses, very decorated, very nice,
Mm.
and I think that's where the kids go. And
Mm.
then me, 1 mile down, there's me, where it's like it's kind of shitty, little crack goblins here and there, but you know, nothing too special. And then if you go down like 2 more miles down the same street, it's just crack goblins. So at least I now know I live in the center,
Mm.
so that's cool. But yeah, no, I don't hand out. I haven't handed out candy in like 3 years or whatever. But I mean, hey, okay. But when I was young, I always used to go to the nicer neighborhoods anyways for the candy because you know those fuckers will give you the good shit anyways. No one ever trick or treats in like a shitty or mid neighborhood. Where did you trick or treat? Did you go to nicer neighborhoods or you just trick or treat around your local area?
When we were little, my mom would take us to the good town, right,
Mhm.
with my aunt, and then fucking as we got older, she was like, "Yeah, can fend for yourselves," you know, and we'd grab our shit and we'd just walk around everywhere, which is kind of dumb because like I don't know why we did this, and I be thinking about it now because it really doesn't make sense, but it's like we would go trick or treating inside a fucking convenience store like they were gonna give us something. And they would just look at us like, all right, get out. Like, nigga, fuck you, you know? But yeah, nah.
Really? They wouldn't give you nothing. The convenience stores where I used to live, they would give us some candy.
Nah, dude, they would get annoyed. You know, they'd like
Mhm.
maybe if you went early, sure, and maybe if you were like a little kid, sure. But if you were like an older kid, nah, they'd be like, nah, you ain't getting shit, you know? But yeah, no, as a kid, my mom would definitely take us places. She would take us to the better towns and shit. And then as we got older, we would obviously like stay in our town or stay around, you know. But trick or treating, we went from trick or treating to it becoming mischief night. I don't know if you guys have that.
Oh yeah, I
But
was a piece of shit. I used to steal
uh-huh.
other kids' candies. I was a fucking piece. I was an ass, dude.
Dude, we would grab fucking eggs and throw them at little fucking.
Mhm.
We'd fucking throw stones at cars driving by.
Yeah,
We'd
I used to do
fucking
that.
throw everything. We fucking would knock people's doors and just do. Bro, we was on some nut shit. You feel me? Until we almost got caught one day. We had a right, and then my brother fucking he a whole Mexican. This nigga don't know how to jump a fence. He got caught up in the fence. We're like, what the fuck? So my homeboy pushes him. Blah. This nigga falls over, eats shit. Boom. But he drops my book bag where I got all my shit. Which, mind you, it wouldn't have been a problem because you know it's like whatever, you know, you're just
Mhm.
bullshitting being a young little motherfucker. But I think my wallet was in there or some shit, and my wallet had my ID. All I know is like it could get traced
Oh
back to
yeah.
me, and I said, "Fuck, gotta go back and get it." So then, like two of the homeboys, they fucking went back. They got it. We got our shit. We walked off, and as soon as we were done with the fuck, we started again. We just threw a bunch of shit, just blah, broke it. It was fun. Like mischief night was fun, but yeah, if you're not built for that, don't go out on mischief night because you will get caught up on some shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that used to fuck with the people, especially, I did do well, a lot of shit, especially if like they didn't have candy, or because when you go to the nice neighborhoods, you get the good candy, but then there would be that old couple who's like, "We don't got nothing. Please don't knock," or they would have like a shitty fucking passive aggressive sign or whatever. So I remember one year, like me and my cousin and my brother, like all of us, we would kind of just fuck with them. Like what we used to do. Well, I remember my cousin Dom is he fucking took a dump and then put it in like the fucking mailbox and well, the TP, I mean, we did that once. The TP wasn't all that great. What was that, by the way? Was that a sound?
The what?
Oh no, I heard a sound effect, that's why. Sorry.
No, it might have been my phone, or it might have just been the MIDI.
Okay. Also, yeah, fucking throwing rocks at cars, that was always fun because we would do it over an overpass where all the cars are driving through. You just throw it straight down and no one can do shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no, man, it was I was really dumb. Like I stopped trick or treating around like 16 years old. Like I kind of became too old for it, and that's what I kind of do want a kid for, because I kind of do like dressing up. I am kind of gay, and I think about that now. It's like I kind of want a kid for an excuse to dress up, so I could how I walk out there. But it's like, God, I do want to dress up as something retarded. I don't know. Do you dress up, or do you go to like the little parties where you dress up as like a Dracula or something?
I would go to those parties, but I haven't gotten invited, because of my work schedule. I don't really have friends like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind dressing up. Like, I feel like it's okay to dress up as long as you do have a kid in your house. Goddamn, what
Yeah.
the fuck that goddamn silica does. Oh, but anyway, I feel like it's okay to dress up if you have a kid at your house, right? But if you're just a grown ass fucking 40-year-old man, right, and you're actively, it's like the Disney
Yeah.
adults. You know how you're just like
Ugh.
it's not technically wrong, but it's like, yeah, you're a little too old to be acting like that going to Disney. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, you gotta fucking chill, dude. So I feel like it's the same way about Halloween. Like, unless you have kids or grandkids, like maybe put a little hat, a little mask, some shit, right? But if you fully
Yeah.
go, or I think the exception would be like if you deck out your house, even if you don't have kids, like you really like you cosplay the fuck out of it, like you dress up like as a clone or as a Master Chief or like as an alien with like long prosthetic legs, and okay, cool, because it's part of Halloween. But if you're just in a regular ass house, no kids, no grandkids, and you're dressing up, talking about, I can't wait for the kids to come knocking at my house. I'm like, nah, nigga, like you got some fucked up shit going on, man. Hell
No,
nah.
but also, you know what? You can do that, but I think you need like a wife or something, because if you
Mm,
are just a lonely neighbor with a decked out house and you're dressed up like really like really elaborate costume, I'm gonna think you're like the neighborhood Michael Jackson or something. I'm gonna
mm-hmm,
think you're gonna diddle or something, because at least with a chick in your house decked out, it's like, I'm just dressed because the wife likes it. But
mm-hmm.
I don't know, like you just look like a weird fuck if you're just alone in your own house and dressing up and putting a whole thing on for kids. Like decorating the house for sure, leaving candy out for kids, like, or canning them out, that's fine. But I don't know, like I feel weird about the dressing up thing. It's just, I don't know. I
Well,
want an excuse to do it. I do want to dress up though, but I'm like, dude, come on, you can't be dressed. What the fuck are you doing?
I was gonna say because fucking Kev, he has his daughter and she's dressing up as like one of the Frozen characters,
Oh,
and
okay.
he bought well, yeah, he has a costume that's Olaf. He's the little snowman from Frozen. And I was FaceTiming. I was like, "Yo, what's good, bro?" He's like, "Yo, chilling." Da, da, da. He called me for my birthday. He's like, "We have something to tell you." So it's him and Lil Mama. They were singing. They were singing me happy birthday, even though like she was way off note. Whatever. Fuck. Pretty. It was funny. It was a cute little gesture, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo, look at this shit, bro." He's like, "I got it for my daughter." Da da da. I was like, "Oh, word." He puts the little Olaf costume on, and like his daughter, she's like, oh, Dad, look, Olaf's here, and then she's like, hi, Olaf, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like to get a costume and do that, I think like that's pretty worth it, right?
Mhm.
But like you said, if you just a grown ass man by yourself, you know what I mean? Talking about I'm Olaf, come give me a hug, like nah, nigga, I'll beat your ass, nigga, fuck. Hell no, kid.
Dude, that shit is so
Trifling
weird.
shit.
Like, have you seen like, cause fuck, when I went to fucking with my chick to Knott's Berry Farm and you know, to propose and whatnot. There was a guy dressed up as like I forgot what fucking character. It's like from some Disney thing. He was there, and well, for one, there's a Disney character in Knott's Berry Farm. That's fucking not a fucking employee, but this guy's taking a picture and hugging kids and shit. And I'm like,
Ugh.
yeah, like what the fuck is like? There's something wrong with that guy. Why are you there? You're not even in the right setting. You should have at least dressed up as like Snoopy or fucking something.
I feel like the only acceptable time you could be a grown man, and again, this is very and I feel like there has to be a fucking law to this, you know.
Mhm.
But it's like if you're an old man, doesn't matter fucking skin color, but I kind of does. Let's be honest. But if you're an old man who's fat and jolly and can play Santa Claus, whether he's black, a tan Santa Claus, or a white Santa Claus. I don't know why. I just had the idea in my head. And I feel like I would be uncomfortable if I would take my kids to the mall and there was an Asian Santa Claus. Like I don't know why that's just so off putting. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, big man. Like, yeah, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Because I seen black Santa Claus before. I believe in black Santa Claus. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
it makes a lot of sense. You know, white Santa Claus, white Saint Nicholas. But like, yeah, the Father of Christmas, cool, right? Tan Santa Claus is like, all right, you know, we're diverse. We're getting to a good point in society. But like something about just knowing that there's an Asian Santa Claus out there touching kids. I'm about ho ho ho, like nah, nigga, like
Ha ha ha! Roll.
hello, what do you want for Christmas? It's like, oh, I want this. Okay, I have that in my factory. Like, damn, nigga, he knows. But I don't know, just like an Asian Santa Claus, like it's weird. Like just that thought, gives me
But
the
you think the Asian Santa
heebie-jeebies.
Claus would be more believable because you know they're kind of like short and elfish looking, and also they have sweatshops. Which I mean, with the elves, I mean, I would kind of believe more of a Chinese Santa because I think I would have a weird hang up with like an Indian or an Arab Santa Claus, like a smelly fucking Santa Claus with like, hey Habibi, what you want, bro? I got you, bro. Here's new Rolex. Like, I
But see,
don't know,
that's
that
what,
one seems.
I feel like I could still take a Habibi Santa Claus, not an Indian, but a Habibi, a straight Hamada Habibi, right?
Yeah.
Because he got money. I'd be like, yeah, he definitely could afford what
He
the
has
fuck
his
I
shirt
asked,
open,
right?
his fucking hairy chest and gold
Mhm.
necklaces out. That
I'm like,
type of fucking
oh,
baby.
come here, child. Press your head on my chest, like, nigga. But I know he got money. An Indian Santa Claus, they're cheaper than fucking, so you're not getting shit out of them, right? And then just like I'm telling you, like I could see an Asian Santa Claus doing this thing, but also too, it's just like the fact that he's fucking Asian looking at you. Like, I don't know, like I can't I don't know, I gotta look it up. Or
With
I don't know.
judging Asian eyes, you know. But you do go bring up a good point because even like I went to a Chinese mall because there's like, well, it's not China. I actually don't know what it is. It's Korean or whatever. I
Mm.
went to one of the Asian malls in there during Christmas time, and I think there was a white Santa there.
That's what I'm saying. They
I don't
themselves
think
don't
there's an
even believe
Asian.
in fucking Asian Santa Claus. You feel me? Like I seen a black Santa Claus. I said, "Oh shit, it's the hood Santa Claus, man." Here's some ho ho ho. I said, "Hell yeah, hell yeah." I seen a white Santa Claus. Oh, like hell yeah. I seen a tan Santa Claus. I said, "Oh yeah." But I've never in my fucking life, even in movies, in comics, and now I've never seen an Asian Santa Claus. They can't even grow facial hair. Let's just keep it a buck. Asians rarely grow out facial hair. That's just a fact. I have seen so many Korean shows, and the amount of little mustaches that I see, okay, cool, and a goatee. But for you to see an Asian with a beard, motherfucker, play the lottery that day because they are non-existent. At least I have not seen that many.
Well, I mean, I do, but I think of like old Chinese movies where like they're like the fucking wise teacher with the big beard or
Mm,
something. But even then, like you think he would be training you, not fucking giving you toys, you know?
you see, just Asian Santa Clauses don't work. That should be the
Yeah, no.
thumbnail. Incorporate an Asian Santa Claus into the thumbnail. That would be
All right, I
interesting.
will. I'll.
Mm.
You know, I think it'd be funny to find a real one, but I think because I was thinking about, well, as I always do, I Photoshop or whatever. But I think finding a genuine one, like I gotta see if there's a genuine one out there. Like, is
Ooh.
that's more uncanny than me like, just like using the tool to stretch the Santa Claus's eyes or something,
Do a Santa Claus, an Asian Santa Claus, and then like the little gift, make it a
Mm.
fucking mammoth burger, bro.
Oh, look
I,
at that.
I feel like the mammoth burger, we could sell that, bro. We could make that into a shirt, a sticker, uh, a hashtag mammoth burger. I feel like the mammoth burger could
Mm.
take off. I feel that in my bones.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, by the way, speaking, so since we're on races, you know
Mm.
what? I must apologize. I was a little too hasty. Yeah, last episode we were talking about how the Mexican cartel, well, the supposed Mexican cartel, wanted to kill white women. I was like, you know what? That's kind of a good idea. And you know what? Of course, they're not doing it. That's a Fed making bullshit up. I have to apologize. I was thinking it over, not because, I felt bad about, saying some white broad should die. But afterwards, you know what? Lately, because I've been off alcohol, and for some reason, well, I guess I know why, because I drink whiskey, and you know what, they say it affects your hard-ons and stuff. But you know what, now that I've not been drinking this month, like my dick has just been fucking just rock hard, solid. Like, dude, I could just fucking punch a hole in the wall with it. Like when I walk into my kitchen, I'm fucking clearing corners like fucking SEAL Team 6 inches. I'm just fucking like hard dick out. So I've been watching some of the porn.
Oh yeah, because you don't be wearing fucking pants. I forgot.
Yeah.
We the poo ass nigga. What?
Exactly. But you know what? I've been already as shit. So I've decided because I go on porn websites every now and then. But I was like, man, I'm really fucking like, goddamn, like the whiskey was suppressing my true power. You know what I mean? But I was watching some pornos, and you know what? I just came to the realization I don't think we should kill the white women. No, they are useful, not for saving the white race, but because Jerry, earlier we were talking about the asteroid that's coming down. It might be aliens. It might be aliens, or tomorrow. Yeah, we might fucking get killed. Whatever. If this episode don't come out, hey, sorry, but we might get killed by a comet, or it could be like an alien ship landing. And as I was watching porn, I only see white women take the biggest monster cocks ever. They're always using the giant dildos, like fucking themselves with them.
Yeah.
I never see any other race doing it. Like even then, it's like because you think Asian girls because it's like they're into fucking squid dicks and fucking tentacles. But then I've seen Asian porn or Asians trying to take those dicks. They can't take them. Like they like the idea, but they are not about that life. They're not hardcore like that. But the white broads. Like, I was watching some bitch just, like, fuck herself with, it could have been, like, 20 inches. That thing was fucking huge. It was alien dick. And it was, like, you see, like, her stomach, like, being, like, mashed potato. Like, you see it, protrude out of her. And she's taking, like, a champ and shit. And then I was thinking about it, I was like, I started going on deep. I was like, okay, so I started to find black broads taking, like, giant dicks. Because you would think they're built for, like, they have to handle the BBC. You think they would be used to this kind of thing. But even then, it's very short and few. There's not that many black broads taking monster dicks. Like, when you have a chick taking monster dick, it's literally just a black guy. But, I mean, that's limit still. There's not tentacle, dragon, 3-headed dildos, or...
It's the thickness that concerns me. Because, I've stumbled across videos like that, and I play them. And it's not so much because, like, this shit gets me off. But it's like, it's a genuine curiosity. No, but it's a genuine curiosity how the fucking human body could stretch that big and nothing, But then also too, you might have to blur this out. But then when bitches get raped, somehow they bleed from that. But oh my bad, not bitches. I'm sorry. Well, you might have to edit this. When women get diddled, right? So they bleed. But then you have other broads like this just fucking out.
Diddle sounds grosser.
Fucking donkey cock, right? And then nothing gets bled. So it's like, so what's the difference? Could a fucking human little member do that much damage on the inside, or is it like a protective mechanism that the woman body does? You get what I'm saying? Because like, you ever notice that? Because they get fucking diddled and all this shit, and blood is there, right? But then when it's a big ass dildo, like you would expect the fucking dildo to rip it in half, but no, it just comes out and goes, and like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like.
Well, also, I think it's a lot of lubrication. I think that's what it is because, I mean, when there's raping, there's no wetness going on. So, you're just kind of just sticking it in dry. Maybe it's like, it's kind of like grinding your skin on the floor. So it's kind of like, friction burning. So it's basically like friction burnt pussy. But, they're all wet. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what it is. Also, like, you know what? I'll give women credit here. You rarely hear me say this, but there was a man on the internet longest known. His name was Mr. Hands. Mr. Hands was a guy who tried to get fucked by a horse, but then a horse went inside of him, fucked him too deep because he wasn't ready, and he died from it. It was like one of the well-known shock videos. Mr. Hands, look it up or don't. Probably not. Just take my word for it.
Video, huh? I seen the guy with the jar when it cracks in his ass.
Yeah, like, see, look at his ass couldn't handle a jar, couldn't handle a horse dick, but bitches just be taking everything. So I think the white women will be our savior. Like, if they come down and they're like, we want your bitches, we'll have to hand them off. We'll have to hand them off, which I mean is good. Yeah,
yeah. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. Like, what do white women have to do with the comment? And you just like, if they do come out here talking about we need to fuck on something, nigga, yeah,
exactly. Just hand them over, like the white broads. Yeah, I wasn't suggesting that. We have a bunch of white broads with their ass spread open and like they eat the comment. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking like maybe if the aliens were to come and they're like, we want to come, like, well, we got something just for you, buddy. I mean, you guys might be hurt. The white guys are like, oh man, the white women are kind of like, let's get real. You guys want to save the white race, but you have to fuck white women. But you don't want to fuck white women. You guys got Asians. Like, look, I'm swearing off alcohol for a bit. You could swear off white pussy for a bit. Go get yourself an Asian. You'll feel better about it.
Come on. Would they?
Yeah.
I've never really fucked an Asian, like a flat out Asian. I never have, so I don't have a point of reference to speak on.
So me, what you're gonna call me? I don't know what you call me, because I think it was Sam who was saying like I was blessed with a gift, but then what, I see it as a curse. Is me, I was always I screwed more Asian bras than most races because for some reason they like me. I don't know why. They like me a lot, but I don't care for them at all. I thought I did. I remember being young and I was watching Naruto. I was really into ninjas as a kid. I was like, oh dude, hot ninja pussy. I like that. I like Mai from King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, just ninja bitches in general. But then, they say fantasy's better than the reality, but then when you get an Asian and it's like, they can't keep up. It's like,
Again, I can't relate, bro. I never fucked an Asian bitch, bro. Fuck. That's sad. I think the closest I've been to was a Filipina, but technically they're just fucking Asian Mexicans. Let's just be honest. So that don't count. Yeah, that don't count.
I had a Chinese, Korean, and 2 Filipinas.
Now I'm trying to get with like a Korean or like I want to say Chinese, but I don't know. I feel like the more I stare at Koreans and Chinese and fucking Filipinos and Mongolian people, like I could definitely tell the difference between them. I'd be like, nah, she's Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Just the way they talk too. Like their dialect is so fucking different, even though it sounds all like, but like you could tell. You could definitely tell.
Yeah, because Chinese people, they talk like chickens. They always go up, buck, 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 hawk, up, buck, buck, buck. Like, god damn, like fucking having to take the bus back in the day to Chinatown to go to work and shit, and they would just be in the bus, dude. They're like, wah, 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 wah. Dude, like I just always wanted to like fucking get some bread and just throw it on the fucking floor, just like a bunch of fucking birds. I swear to fucking god. But yeah, especially Vietnamese people, they're like, oh, yeah, oh. They're like that. Bok bok is Chinese. Japanese people. Well, I mean, we all heard anime, so we know if they're speaking anime language, you know what I mean? And Filipinos, they kind of talk almost Mexican-y.
Yeah, they do. They even be saying Spanish words and shit.
Yeah, like Theo. I believe Theo is like they say uncle is Theo and stuff like that. Yeah.
I know puto is purple. Well, it's just rice, like fermented rice. That shit slap. So I be going to a little store. They'll be like, "Yeah, I got puto." They be like, "Oh yeah, right there." I be like, "Hey, yeah, nigga, that shit, it hit. Yeah. Not the real putos, but that puto, it fucking hit, boy. Yeah.
Oh man, you know what, Jerry? I don't know if you want to go into a wine, but you know what? I got a wine for us. But I'll let you choose. I'm back to the topic board. This was during the cheese era. But so I got 2 wines here. The risk of being down bad or drunk parents. What sounds enticing to you, Jerry?
Nah, I go with the down bad. I feel like I'm there right now. No birthday ass, nothing.
All right. So you know what? This is an old story, but with some developing news. But let's go to what initially happened. Sick lie. Snapchat date felt manhood was taken by trans woman who concealed male genitalia during sex acts. A Snapchat date felt his manhood was taken after he engaged in sex acts with a trans woman who concealed her genitalia, court heard. Sierra Watkin met with a man after they exchanged messages on social media app, jurors heard. Teesside Crown, I don't know how to say it's British, court was told the 21-year-old performed sex acts on him at her home in Thornbury, North Yorkshire, but she refused to let him touch her, claiming she was on her period, it was said. Watkins has been accused of sexual assault after she allegedly concealed her male genitalia from him. In a police interview played in court, the alleged victim said, all the way through she made out that she was fully a girl. He told officers how the pair had been sat for a while drinking and chatting before heading to the bedroom. The man added, throughout the full time she was telling me she was on her period. It was like, as far as I was concerned, she was female. Before we proceed any further, I want you to look at the the woman here.
That's a nigga. The fact that this motherfucker is saying he got fucking tricked. No, you actively knew that was a guy. You look at the picture on the fucking right.
Okay,
Yes.
but what about the one on the left with the makeup? How about that one?
No, you can still tell that's a guy. You could tell.
Okay, so you know what? I might defend him a little bit here. He lives in the UK and in Britain, and I've been watching a lot of British shows, and dude, their women are so fucking ugly, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if they are ugly.
No, I've seen ugly British bitches. They're ugly and they talk like rustic Irishmen. It's weird. Nah, but you can tell. Come on, bro. That's a whole bro. Look at that one.
What?
That's a guy.
What?
No. Other one. That, bro. The fucking jawline, the way this nigga's eyes look, that fake ass eyebrows, the fucking width of the fucking shoulders. That is a man. That could technically go for a Mexican girl. That is a man.
But titties. But titties. Look at that.
Fake ass. That's a fat nigga titties. Nah, that boy gay. That boy gay.
What about this one? Like, this one looks like a fat, ugly British broad to me, though. Like, if I look at
I don't have my glasses, but if I seen this bitch like this without my glasses standing way the fuck yonder, I'd be like, oh, maybe that's a girl. But like, if I get close enough, dude, I could fucking sniff him out. I'm like a fucking trans dog sniffer. I'm like a you know me, dude, I could sniff out 10 miles away like a shark in the water. I could fucking sniff out a tranny too. Go on, man.
You can smell cum. You can smell the cum leaking,
leaking,
smells like my socks.
Mm-hmm. But I can fucking tell. Come on.
Okay, but you know, like I said, I'm gonna defend him a little here because, okay, so you know, there's a little backstory here that they didn't mention, but apparently he was talking to this thing since they were 18 years old. So okay, so imagine you're a young 18-year-old guy. You know, you're horny.
Boy. Yep.
You're a horny boy, and apparently she had like a cartoon like profile picture. So he's an 18-year-old horny boy. He's been talking to it for a while, and then you know they meet up, and he's presented with this. And as we know in the UK, you can't really be rude. You can't talk shit. Like, you can't hurt trans people's feelings. So him is like, you know, it could be a British bitch. I'm unsure. But like, you can't be like, hey, excuse me, are you trans? And then it's just like, oh, you piece of shit. Then, you know, you're cooked. You get arrested. The fucking Gestapo shows up.
10 years maximum.
But also he's 18, you know what I mean? Maybe he's a virgin. He's like, fuck, man, I just need some pussy. He's 18. He fucked her at 21. So there's a 3-year investment already here. And he might as well, and if you're presented, he might as well, you know, collect on it. But let's proceed further. It was like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, the man continued. I see it as something that upsets me. I'm just trying to hide my emotions. At first, I just did have an emotional breakdown. Jurors heard Watkin had no gender reassignment surgery and stuffed clothing inside her bra. What? This kind of looked like titties. Wow, this is close.
That nigga titties pushed up. I'm telling you. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, I'm bad for the dating world, you know. Her Snapchat profile used a female cartoon avatar, and there had been no discussion about sexuality or gender. It was said Watkins later messaged him to admit she had a massive secret, to which he replied to ask if she was pregnant. But you didn't fuck her. What does it see? This leads me to believe this guy's a virgin. So he was like, "Did I get you pregnant in your butt?" You're like, you're like, what the fuck? Why would he ask if she was pregnant? Like, no, bro.
I thought he just gave head.
Well, but apparently not. So, like I said, maybe
Wait,
he doesn't know what sex is.
no. Pause.
Yeah.
So if he thinks, okay, so let's say they smashed, right? This
Okay.
nigga was doing anal, right?
Mhm.
And you're telling me the whole time you're doing anal, you're not gonna fucking take a peek. You're not gonna pat him like the presidential treatment. Like, you know, like, bro, there's no way you did not know. Like, dude, this dude is fucking gay. That's all there is to it.
Okay. But, you know, maybe he was like, I'm going to save that for later. Right now, I'm just going to claim this asshole. And, you know, it's like opening the gift later. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm test driving the ass. You know what? Then later on, I can open up the pussy present. You know what I mean?
There's no way, as a man, you're not going to pull them panties out. There's no way. I don't believe it, bro. Like, why would
Hey, but this guy's a virgin. Come on.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. You're giving way too much credit. I feel like he's just a gay little British boy. That's all it is, dude. Fuck, man. It's ugh.
Then, okay, so then I have a massive secret to you. He asked if she was pregnant. Instead, she revealed, I'm trans. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Wait, so she admits that she didn't tell him. The man messaged, what the fuck? You have a dick? He added, oh my fucking god, I feel ill, before reporting to the police. The complainant told officers he was shocked and he claimed he would not have got with her if he knew Watkins had a penis. He didn't swing that way. See, he said it himself. Watkins denies the 2 counts of sexual assault and 1 count of assault by penetration. Wait, what?
What?
Assault penetration? Why would he throw that in there? Because he was drinking. Maybe he didn't know if like he got fucked in the butt. Maybe. Or he knew.
Is that it?
Well, I have
What's
the update.
Yeah. I want to know the update.
Update.
So, no, because they're fucking British, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna say that the guy's in the wrong. They're fucking pussies. Fuck, man. Fuck British people. Fuck the Queen of England. Fuck all those little dirty fucking ugly motherfuckers. I hate British people. Oh,
Yeah, they're fucking annoying, man. But
their food's fucking gross.
well, you know, I never had their food. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
It looks like, bro. I mean, obviously everyone in America knows barbecue. Everyone's like, oh my god, look at that fuck. Oh man.
But
Anyway, everyone in
update.
America knows
Read the
barbecue.
read the update for us.
Okay. Update. Transgender woman jailed for deception, sex. Oh my god. This thing,
Yeah,
bro.
so
You're telling
they've
me-
been jailed for 21 months.
Oh, dude, there's no way he got tricked. Let's be honest. There's no way you got tricked. You know,
Okay, you know what? I would say here, but you know what? It kind of looks like Ozzy Osbourne without the makeup. But to be fair, Kelly Osbourne looks like Ozzy, like really gross without makeup too. So maybe.
Dude,
I don't know.
oh man.
Yes, he won. So now this person almost got 2 years in prison. I don't know. How do you feel about this situation? Do you think this person should have got jailed, or do you think he should have went to like he should have just lived with the shame?
Who lived with the shame?
Oh, the guy
the
who
dude?
fucked the trans. Yeah.
Do they say his name?
No, they don't. Unfortunately, we'll say.
Fucking losers, dude.
Well, I mean, do you want your name
No.
attached to us? The guy who got fucking cahoots into a man's poop
But
shoot.
it's the news, you know. The news reports names, unless they're a minor, then I can understand. But you know, you're a grown man. You should.
Yeah, but
you
he's a
should be
victim,
known. No, but it should be known that you're a fucking loser that's gay, but doesn't want to admit that he's gay. I guarantee you, after all this happened, this motherfucker looks at tranny porn and he beats his dick to it. I guarantee you. That I can guarantee. Right?
Well, but there's probably trauma. Maybe that's why he probably is doing it now. You know, they say
I-
trauma.
I think he knew. I think he knew before that. I think it's just the fact that he didn't get to fucking fully hit. That's when he's like, no ass, just head, and then that's when he reported the they them. That's
Okay,
what I think it was.
But maybe he did get some ass. He was fucking its ass, and I think when his balls was slapping the other balls, he probably thought it was her gut. Like, you know, I fucked fat bitches before from the
Boompa.
back, and my balls had like slapped tummy before. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what he thought it was. You don't know. He was drinking because they said they were drinking before they, you know, went to the room and But also, this person didn't have surgery, so how would
That's
they
what I'm
tuck and
saying,
there's
dude.
nuts, you know?
I just, I don't. Again, I think that this motherfucker knew. I think the British know what they do. They, mm, the British are the British. Let's just that, you know what I mean? Because they talk shit about Americans, you know.
Hmm.
Well, at least nigga, fuck you. Y'all fucking anything. Y'all motherfucker. Y'all got some dirty fucking bitches. Y'all got some dirty fucking food. Y'all got some depressing ass food. You got this fucking being walking around fucking diddling other guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, ah, dude, I don't know, man. Like again, how you maybe presented Nikita Dragon, right?
Hmm.
Maybe what's other famous trans person?
Bailey J.
Bailey J, James Charles. I could believe it. Like, okay, I can see
James
why you got
Charles is not
deceived. You know,
convincing.
no, some would say, right? Some would argue,
Okay, they're both
right?
saying at a bar. This transgender or James Charles? Which one you picking up?
I clap the fuck out of James Charles in a heartbeat. Even with him just talking about, hey sister, nigga, I would take James Charles over this any day of the fucking week.
You know
And I'm
what?
still mad,
Oi mate, how
dude.
you going, bro?
I'm mad James Charles never picked me as his victim, man. You know how many fucking cases went against James Charles for grooming and that he was out here just trying to like get the perfect boyfriend, all this bullshit. And he would just text people randomly, like random as fuck. He's like, "Oh,
Really?
hey, yeah." He'd be like, "How about I make you a deal and you become my lover boy and I'll give you 10 grand a month." Like, bitch, 10 grand a month back in 2016. Believe me, I'd have fucking done it.
Wait. So was he
Uh
doing the
huh.
clapping or getting clapped? That's the real question.
I'll be honest with you. I don't. They never actually reveal that. I just know they definitely did some shit, but they never revealed what it was. But again, that's 10 grand a month to be with. Hey, sister, you know what I'm saying?
And then
Come
also,
on
it's not
now.
public too, because like I
That's
said, it
what
was
I'm
on it
saying.
was on the down low. You know, he's not walking you
Yeah.
around in like a skirt or anything. So
No, but he will pick you up in his Lamborghini. It's a Lamborghini. Come on now. You rather get
yeah,
picked up in a Lamborghini or a fucking beat up Corolla?
exactly. And you know what? And what you could do, like your friends would be like, "Yo, who's that?" Like, "Yo, that's just my homeboy. He's picking me up. Yeah, he's gay, but you
Mhm.
know, he's pretty dope."
But or yeah, you can say that or be like, oh yeah, he one of them cool LA gay niggas. They'd be like, oh okay, bet. He like the one that got the drugs. Like exactly, you know what I'm saying? You can play it
Yeah.
off. But what the fuck you gonna say about this one? This fucking how do fucking English talk? I do say, bruv. You know, like what if this one comes up to you talking about, bruv? Get in the car, my love. Like fuck you, motherfucker. I am not care. Uh-uh.
It fucking looks like a fucking medieval peasant picking you up in his carriage.
That type of motherfucker to pick up potatoes in the early days, man. Fuck, dude. I just think, like I said, I personally think that dude was just gay. He just doesn't want to admit it. And now that people know that he was fucking that one without makeup, now he feels like some type of way, like, oh, you tricked me. It's like, no, no, no. You knew. You knew exactly what was going on. It's like those fucking dudes in the hood that got a fucking ugly ass baby mom, like the bitch that no one would fuck, and you're
Mhm.
like, who would fuck that? And it's them. I feel like that's this situation. He fucked her, him, her, they, them, right? And then he got caught up, and instead of admitting that he's into it, he's like, oh no, I got tricked, yeah. I think that's what it is.
See, that's where I'm getting to because I think this is down bad, gone wrong, like in the hood, gone sexual. Because like we've all been there for. Imagine he's an 18-year-old guy and he just wanted to clap some cheeks, and maybe his buddies saw him walking out of the car with that. And the people
Mm,
with ugly baby mamas, they usually are like they're like some bitch they fucked when they were like 18, or some bitch they knew from
mm,
high school because that was the first chick who would give them the side and
mm.
they kind of got it. So it's like they were down bad. They just want to fuck, and then it wasn't their fault that they got pregnant. If this thing could have got pregnant in its butt, it probably would have been pregnant. You know what I mean? So I think, cause like God, I've slayed some fucking demons, dude. Like
Yeah,
back in my
me
day,
too.
like
Actively.
I was the original fucking demon slayer, dude. Like
Yeah.
fuck.
Bro, that's my biggest fear, that one of the fucking homunculi will text me one day talking about, hey, I'm pregnant. Like, bitch, no, you ain't. Hey, oh man. Fuck, yeah, that is a valid fucking point, though. You got that. That is a valid point. Fuck.
Yeah, and like, and the worst part is, so like, I'm in LA too, so like, I could, like, I don't know, maybe there'll be an ugly bitch be like, yo, it's actually a man who had the surgery. I was like, fuck. You know what I mean? Because it was like, you're not gonna question if it has like a fucked up gash. You're like, whatever. You know, maybe she had a fucking bike accident and her pussy got fucking destroyed. Maybe, I don't know.
It's
But yeah,
true.
man. I just think, like I said, guys, you know, if you're down bad, like what I was always told and what I do live by is before you make any rash decisions,
Beat your dick.
jerk off. Exactly. Get that.
Mhm.
Like post nut clarity is a real thing. Like before you make a
Yep.
big purchase, or even if you like might want to fuck some ugly bitch, just jerk off and sit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not your cum. Just
Yeah.
sit on it. Just think about it for a minute.
Yeah, but
proceed.
see, that shit low key gay. Unrelated, but one time I was fucking old girl, I fucking pulled out, busted everywhere, and then it just like it went from her and it dripped down my balls, and I just had my own semen there collecting. And I stopped, I was like, yeah, I can't do this. She's like, why not? I'm like, I just there's no way I could be gay. Like this feeling feels fucking gross to me.
Gross.
Just having
Yeah.
like it just ugh.
Feel like a
But
slut.
yeah. Nah, it's true, shit.
I remember one time I know it's the worst part is this happened to me multiple times. Like, so like chick was riding me on top and then I was about to come. She got off. Fucking my dick flings back, then shoots and then fucking sprays me in the face. You know the opening scene of
Oh.
Rugrats where fucking Tommy sprays the fucking screen and goes
Yeah.
baba. It was like that. It was just all white. It was like baba doo doo doo. And I felt like such a
ain't
bitch.
no good.
And I was like, I'm doing this to women. It almost made me feel bad about the things I was doing coming on faces. But yeah, like I've beat my dick. That's why, you know, I have to like sit up. When I'm about to come, I have to sit up because I've laid back and just fucking shot in the air. You know what I mean? And well,
I've
comes back down.
I've shot in the air and made a fucking pool in my belly button sometimes. I'm like, God damn. But here, what I will say this is, yeah, before you make a altering decision, right? Bust a nut. Especially when it comes down to fucking a girl. Half the time, boys and girls, but mostly boys, you're just horny as fuck. That's just what it is. Your hormones
Yeah.
are everything. You know, in horny eyes, the bitch might be a 10 out of 10. But as soon as you bust that fucking nut and you really stare at her, you be like, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you gotta do. And in the event that you either have to fuck this one or a James Charles like being, I would have much more respect for you if you said, "Oh, well, I fuck James Charles," than if I ever catch you with this fucking side piece right here. Like, like dog, I wouldn't even know how to react to someone if I like maybe the one on the left, I'd be like, right, suspicious, right?
Yeah.
But the one on the left, yeah, the one on the right, dude. If I saw you with that on the right, I'd be like, bro. I wouldn't even say bro, I'd be like, you know what? We ain't even friends no more. Matter of fact, I don't fucking know you, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Really? Okay. If this had a pussy and your homeboy walks up to you, like, yo, man, how's it going? But this is a chick.
but they're saying that to me.
Well, you would walk up to you and your friend is holding this on his arm. Cause like say maybe you're gonna
Oh.
double date and he walked up to you with this on his arm.
Oh,
But you know it's a chick because like it's wearing spandex pants and like it has like a
no
giant coin
balls.
slot. It has a
Yeah,
giant coin
yeah.
slot and it's just like eating the
Fake
pants.
camel.
Like that pussy's just hungry for just some dick, you know? I was just trying to think of a word, but I just
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
I was getting
yeah.
grossed out with
Yeah, me
a
too,
metaphor. I
I
was like
the clam moisture.
yeah.
And it's a chick. Oh, okay, so is it just a random friend? Is it a like personal homeboy? What kind of relationship do I have with the homeboy?
Okay, maybe he's like a good a best friend, maybe a best friend who just got divorced. He just got divorced or something.
Oh,
So like
hell
this is him like
no.
going back in the
Oh,
field because he lost his
rebound?
game.
Oh,
Like he's got to get his groove back.
nah, I can't. I wouldn't allow it. I would like, hey, big man, let me holler at you one time, big man.
And
Yo,
she
what's
goes,
up?
"Yeah, what's up?"
I'm not you, big man. Matter of fact, you man, you get the fuck on. Nah, if I see my homeboy with this and this nigga just got divorced and he don't know what he doing, I'd be like, hey dog, like we could go to a strip club for real. Nigga.
Buy
Like
you a
I'll
hooker,
save
man.
you. Yeah, I'll buy you a hooker, I'll buy you a Walmart employee, but this some type of shit you see at a fucking like a fucked up fucking country gas station. Like, no, dog.
Okay.
I would be upset. I would be mad at my homeboy. And if my homeboy got mad at me for trying to save him, I stopped taunting completely. Like, nah, nigga, go
But
fuck the Grinch, motherfucker.
But you know what? I mean, I know, yeah, she and Pretty is my wife, but you know what? We have a lot of common. She's actually really nice, and you know what? Like, she actually treats me better, and she has a future unlike my ex-wife, though, man.
Hell no, nigga. Your ex-wife look better, nigga. Fuck, like, man, oh man. But see, that's what I'm saying. This is the type of bitch that I dread. I dread from the bottom of my soul that one day something like this will text me talking about, hey, we need to talk. I'm pregnant. Like,
Uh,
I think honestly that's the only time I will genuinely contemplate suicide. Like, you know what? Yeah, fuck this. Like, and imagine that has your baby, and then you gotta be and mind you, time is not people's friend. Time makes people all fucked up and grosser, you know? And then
yeah,
that thing gets even it evolves to the monster from Monsters Inc. The Mike Wazowski. Like, you want that? Oh, hell no, cut. Hell no,
but
man.
what if you have a really pretty baby?
Ooh, that is true. But nah, but it's the mom, dude. Because then they're like, "Oh, what's your dad look like?" And you look like, all right, you're a normal dude. And then what about your mom? And they fucking put that. Mm. I don't know, dude. It just,
Yeah,
ugh,
just
nah,
think
it
about it,
ain't.
man.
Fuck no, I don't want to think about it. Hell no.
No, don't think about this thing. I was like, just think about next time you want to get your rocks off. All right, guys.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Don't just fuck anything.
And girls too. Like, don't fuck like a random like
Oh.
fat guy unless I'm
Mhm.
knocking. Okay. So, but
And
Jerry,
if
you
you're
got something to whine
sneezing,
about?
fuck, dude. What do I want to whine about? Fucking. Dude, I don't even know. Just thinking about that fucking British thing done fucked me up. Like, that's gross.
You're like,
Nah,
you know
I'm
what? Things
serious.
aren't that bad over here. You're like, you
Yeah,
know what?
nah, they're not. Like, this motherfucker. Nah, but he didn't even get tricked. He did it. I'm telling you, bro. I know he fucking did it. There's no way you're gonna tell me after 3 years you're gonna be like, oh well, I don't know if it's a girl. So let me just get my head like dude. As a matter of fact, let me whine about something there. I guess relates to this. I got
Okay.
fucking food poisoning on the weekend. So, quick story. I went to a concert on Sunday. It was the Avatar: The Last Airbender, the soundtrack. It was
Oh,
played in
nice.
orchestra. It was actually really good. I liked it a lot. There's like a few songs they played. It made me fucking cry because I watched that show with my mom, and it was just a show that like we liked a lot. My mom had like a lot of Avatar shit, whatever the fuck, right? So it was very emotional. It was an experience that definitely I needed to fucking go through because I fucking cried a lot. And I don't even think I was crying so much for the shot thing. I was just crying because of my mom. Like, I remember my mom, whatever the fuck, right? Leave there. I'm driving back home and I'm like, you know what? Today's a day for me. Today I celebrate Jerry. Today Jerry's a little accomplished, a little more seasoned, some would say, right? A little more burnt to the skillet. So I said, well, what haven't I ate? I haven't ate Chinese food in a while because I don't like the Chinese food here, right? So what can I do? What can I do that will remind me of back home? Da da da. And I think about it. I'm like, dude, I could go to a buffet. I haven't been to a buffet in a long time. I proceed to go. I look at buffets, right? And there's this one buffet by the gym I go to,
Uh huh.
and they have good reviews, but they say like, oh, a little pricey, but you get what you pay for. I'm like, all right, let's check it out. I show up, and they're like, oh, how many for the table? And like a big nigga, table for one. They're like, oh, all right, ha ha ha. They're talking to me, whatever the fuck, right? They sit me down. I go grab my food, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I genuinely do not understand why the fuck I had the smart idea to grab fucking oysters from a buffet. Mind you, I see them on ice, but if you don't eat an oyster right then and there, right? Most seafood starts developing bacteria within 30 minutes of being exposed to the elements. I was sitting there for like at least an hour and some change. I stood up and I grabbed the oysters. I fucking put lemon, I put hot sauce on the oysters, typical Mexican, whatever. But I fucking do my thing. I slurped one up. And when I tell you that it fucking had a taste to it, but I'm like,
Oh,
what if they're just different oysters? Because every oyster has a
oh
different
man.
flavor. Maine oysters, New Jersey oysters,
Ron
California oysters.
oysters.
Yeah, they all have. Oh hell no, those got different flavors for sure. Mountain oysters are you brave if you eat them bitches, but they had a taste of them. I was like, whatever, maybe it was just they're from Galveston. I don't fucking know. Like I'm trying to make an excuse as to why they taste that way,
Oh
right?
man, I
And it
hate
wasn't
doing that.
just
Yeah.
one. I fucking ate like fucking 7 of them bitches, bro. Because again, I paid my money. I'm a fucking eat.
It's hunger, man. It's hunger. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I'm hungry. I haven't ate the whole day. I just cried literally half the fucking concert. I deserve something nice, right? So I eat that, whatever the fuck. Then I grab a little dessert, and as soon as I grab the dessert, my stomach goes, "Bloop," and I'm like, oh, maybe I gotta take a shit, right? Whatever. I get home. I fucking chill, cool, grateful for the day. Fine. I go to sleep. I wake up like at 1:32 in the morning. I don't remember the date, but I know the time, but I know it was around that time frame, right? Wake up and just run to the bathroom and ugh, and I'm
Oh man.
I got cold sweats, I got everything. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, well, maybe something didn't land right. I was saying in my head, maybe the rice didn't hit right. Me being
Not
optimistic,
those gross ass fucking clams you're eating. Yeah, maybe the
Nah,
rice is bad.
the rice was some bullshit too. I ain't gonna lie. The rice, like, I feel like that fucked me up.
You shouldn't
I
have
feel like,
trust those Asians if their
dude,
fucking rice ain't good and then nothing's good.
but nothing here is good. That's the issue. All the rices here are ass. I'm just like fuck. Like I'm used to Chinese niggas from the East Coast. Like dude, Chinese from the East Coast and Chinese from the West Coast completely different. Same thing. Like how Mexicans in the East Coast to the South to the West are different, right? But
Yeah.
just like Chinese food, like I will adamantly say this and I will defend this and I will stand on this, right? Chinese food from the East Coast, fucking 100 times better than anywhere else in the fucking country. I will stand by that. And again, I haven't really been to California like that and tasted Chinese food. I mostly eat Mexican food whenever I do go out there, right? So I don't know. Maybe in Cali.
We have some hits and we have a lot of misses. But there's a lot of hits. There's a good amount of hits, a lot of average, and then you will find an occasional fucked up one. Like I think it's rare for me to have a more fucked up one than just like an average or mid. You'd be like, whatever, it's serviceable. But
See,
also,
the
what time
only
did you go to the buffet? Because what I've
Dude,
learned
this was at 8:30.
at night.
Yeah, they close at
Well, then
fucking
yeah, you're
10.
fucked.
They close at 10:30.
No, you're edging it, dude. Like any like buffet, like the end of it, that shit's just sitting there forever. It's gonna be bad, man.
Bro, I had hopes. They had good reviews. I said, all right. So anyway, so I get home, I'm throwing up, and in my head, I'm like, yeah, it was probably the rice that fucked me up, and just I go back to sleep. I wake up because my alarm clock's going off for work. And mind you, I have fucking 4 phones, 2 different alarms, like physical alarms. I still don't hear shit, right? But I wake up, I'm like, oh. And when I tell you that I wake up and I have fucking a fever, like not even just a little bitch fever, like no, I have a fever that will break down Godzilla. Like I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, all right. I go to the bathroom to take my morning shit, because I'm thinking maybe I'm overheating. I don't fucking know, right? I take my morning shit. I didn't even fucking sit down. Just water just went. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I think I got food poisoning. And sure and behold, I did have food poisoning. And yeah. So my wine is bitch ass fucking buffets that have old ass seafood stationed there on a thin ass layer of fucking ice. But also too, it's kind of on me for eating that fucking seafood, because I know better. I cook seafood. I know what's wrong. But again, I try to give the benefit of the doubt, thinking that maybe the oysters are from fucking Galveston. Maybe that's why they taste a little different. But dude, oh my fucking god, man.
Man, I've had that reasoning, especially with some Mexican food. Like sometimes I'll get some Mexican food like late too, and the salsa's a bit off. And then you eat it, and I'm like, they probably just make the salsa a little fuck. I had the same thought process. We're like, I don't know, maybe like the seasoning and the salsa's a little fucked up. And then, you get sick the fucking next day. Because, you're hungry, it's late, and you're like, let me just eat this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Is there any good buffet? Because I don't think I've been to a buffet where I'm like, oh, this is good. You know?
I think those are the ones probably like that are like in good areas where you have to pay like 110 per person. Those you actually have good steak, actual good seafood. They have different dishes based on countries and shit. Those are actually worth the money. But also too, realistically, let's just be honest here. Are
Mhm.
you gonna spend $100 to maybe eat 2 plates of food, or you could just go somewhere else and waste fucking $20? I feel like that's
Yeah.
just for someone that like honestly enjoys the experience of going to a buffet and just having like bits of here and
Options.
there. Yeah, because fucking, and this is the thing that I don't understand about people that go to buffets. They always serve fucking rice and noodles on their plate, and then they add like the protein. But if you know how your body works and you know what fills you up like pretty fucking
Hmm.
quick, you shouldn't eat rice or noodles at a buffet. You should just eat strictly fucking the meats, you know? Because if you eat fucking two
Yeah,
bowls
those
of
are called starch traps.
yeah. And all it does is fills you up, and next thing you know, you literally paid fucking $56 for 3 plates of rice and maybe one full plate of meat. Like that ain't shit. So
Mhm.
yeah, just don't eat rice, don't eat noodles. Just eat strictly stick to the fucking meat portions of your experience, and you'll be good. But yeah, don't eat no fucking oysters unless you see them cracking them bitches right then and there in front of you. Don't fucking eat them because again, they might have put it on the ice in front of me, but what's to say in the back they weren't just fucking chilling by that hot ass fucking stove? Like like you don't know. Just
You know
man,
what's annoying is
mm,
I was watching. Did you ever see those people? They're like buffet. What they do is they try to like bankrupt the buffets or whatever.
mm.
What they do is like they do what you say. They go and they go for the most expensive thing and they just fill up and just eat them. And like they're always so proud of themselves, dude. Like, yeah, I did it. I was like, but you're a fucking fat retard, dude. Like, why'd you eat like 10 fucking pounds of lobster, dude? Like, he's like, yeah, I fucking did it. Yeah, I'm a champion. And people are like, oh, good on you. You're sticking it to them. And it's like, dude, you're fucking gonna have a heart attack. You're barely breathing right now. I don't know. Like, I was watching them. They're like always so proud. Like, yeah, man, I ate a fuck ton of food. Ain't that badass? No. You went to a
But
buffet,
I
man.
I get the sense of pride because again, if you're paying 120, you better get your 120 worth of fucking meat, right? But if you're paying 120 just to fill your fucking bowl with rice, noodles, and then like a few shrimp, it's like, dude, you should have just ordered Chinese food from your local spot. You'd have done the same shit.
Mhm.
But what I don't like about people in the buffet, which is this is something that I saw over there, right? Is people will always fucking get shit that they're not even gonna eat. I saw a bunch of people fighting over crab legs, right? And they're fighting over, they're like, oh, I was here, and they're snatching and putting it on their plate, whatever the fuck, right? And I'm just looking at them eat it, bro. They barely fucking nibbled on it, and then they throw out the whole fucking crab, and I'm like, dude, so what's the point of standing in line, damn near almost fighting, just for you to fucking nibble at the little parts, and then the other parts you won't eat because they're quote unquote gross, just because they take more effort. Like,
Yeah, it
I've seen
takes not
videos.
throwing up because of rotten, Jerry. That's why it takes more effort to not eat that shit.
Nah, nah, but I've seen videos where this fucking dude goes to a buffet and he just grabs a bunch of lobsters, puts them
Oh
on his
yeah, I saw
plate.
that.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, it's anything I could grab, anything I could eat." And they're like, "Yeah, well, you're taking too much. You're not even gonna eat it." He's like, "No, because you probably should. I'm gonna see." It's like, dude, stop being a fucking loser. You know damn well you're not gonna eat all those lobsters. Let's keep it a buck 50. Like even me being a big nigga that I am. At most per saying, I could probably eat like maybe, and this isn't even exaggerating. I could eat like maybe 6 lobsters, maybe, and that's a big maybe. For sure, I could dog 4 lobsters back to back. I could dog them bitches. 6 lobsters, that's pushing it. This motherfucker had like 15 fucking lobsters. Come on, no, on the door it says all you could eat. It's like, dude, stop being an ass. Like people like that. Those are fucking assholes that shouldn't be in buffets. It's like, dude, you should be fucking perma banned, like motherfucker.
Also, I seen that
Damn.
video. It's the really gay black guy, right?
Yeah, him,
And
little
then
bitch
he
ass
throws
motherfucker.
away the lobster anyways, like they said he was gonna
hmm
do. He throws it and he goes, oh,
hmm
well, I can't eat this. Well, and then he's like, well, because of the attitude. It's like, no, you're just a dumb retard who didn't think about it, you fuck.
hmm
But also, there's like that thing of maybe he's doing it for rage baiting, but how indignant he was acting, I don't think it was rage bait. I think he was just generally stupid and didn't think about it, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm trying to be petty, you fucking fag."
Yeah, just people like that just be on some bullshit. Fuck them,
Yeah,
bitch ass
man,
fools.
buffets, dude. No, I did have one good fight. Now I think about it, it was at a casino and it was like fucking 100 and something. And you're right.
See, I'm telling you, bro.
But then I just
buffets
got a bunch of
cost
fucking
money.
prime rib though, because I just got I seen a fucking ton of prime rib.
Hey,
Got fucked up.
fuck it.
My
You
problem,
got your money's worth.
my problem
Yeah,
with
yeah.
buffets, at least for me, because I'm a fucking idiot, is I always fuck up buffets because I always end up overeating a bit because I'm like, oh, I want to eat this, I want to eat this, but then I always throw up at the end, and then I fucking just successfully wasted my money.
Yeah,
like, I'm
you
like,
eat it just to regurgitate it. This fool.
yeah, because I get so excited. I'm like, yeah, food, this and this is. Blah. Like, I don't know how motherfuckers could just eat all that shit and just fucking just keep it down. Like,
I see, that's what I'm saying. I could eat it, but just when it's not rotten. But beyond that, I could fucking put it down, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm a big nigga. Come on.
fucking
Yeah.
A. But you know what? All right, let's get into one more article and we can wrap up. But you know what? This one I call Drunk Parents. And oh boy. So, adults only brewery divides opinion for banning kids from certain time after mishap with swing being confused for amusement park. Boy, this is really annoying. A brewery is receiving threats from customers after a decision to ban children from its establishment. The brewery announced that minors will not be allowed in the building after a certain time. Eastside Brewery Company in Reynoldsburg, Ohio, posted a controversial announcement on Facebook. In a lengthy post, the company said that things have been going very well for them the past few years, with the company opening a new building, blah, blah, blah. But despite the positive growth, there's still one major issue its owners faced: unsupervised children. The company said that it's not that the owners don't like kids, but that the children should not be around alcohol. Our thoughts about production, marketing, the ambience are all geared towards providing this product for our customers to enjoy, the company posted. We create an environment that appeals to adults. The post did acknowledge that many of the patrons are respectful with their children and make sure to keep a watchful eye on them. Many parents sit back, have a pint, play board games with their kids, and blah, blah, blah. However, there's a small group of parents who sit in the bar while their child plays outside unsupervised. While they're drinking, their child is creating chaos. Some kids like to dig up rocks in the beer garden, create hazards for our adult guests to trip over. They antagonize our neighbor's dogs through the fence. The post continued, our patio swing had to be taken down as it was confused with an amusement park ride. The bolts nearly fell out. The ping pong table is broken and we rarely put out the cornhole out as the bags end up on the roof. Children playing outside was never the intended reason for the brewery's outdoor space. We have built the space centered on the adults having a conversation and a pint and a bite to eat. Me and your fellow Reynoldsburg neighbors or craft beer passport stamp collectors, you're a fucking loser for that, is what the space is for, the post continued. Okay, so where I'm going. Oh, by the way, wait, let me just finish this up. We want everyone who visits to have a pint in their hand. We run a business that services that thrives on the sale of alcoholic beverages. In response to the growing issue of unsupervised children, the brewery is limiting the hours that the children can be on the premises. Now children, including teenagers, are only welcome after 7 p.m. This post has been a little long, but we are receiving threats from customers who don't agree with our policies. I thought it was important to communicate what our tap room was intended to be, the post concluded. We work hard to provide a place for you to enjoy, and we hope you'll continue. This is fucking annoying. So, what I hate about this. You know, I have ranted about this before on the podcast. I hate drinking. Like me, I like being a drunk. I like being high. I like being a fucking mess. But when I have some people over to come, you know, we're all hanging out, we're having an adults night out, and someone has to bring their kid. And then it's like, why? Because now it fucks up everything, because everyone wants to be a drunk, annoying person, but then the kid's there, and it all boils down to, I remember being that kid. I always had to go to like fucking family parties or like my fucking mother's friend's house, and I had to be around a bunch of fucking annoying drunks, and it was just never fucking fun, and you're just sitting there bored shitless. And like I said, fucking drunk parents, like, you know what? If you can't if you can't have someone who will look after your dumb, retarded fucking kid, don't have a fucking kid, and maybe just don't drink. Like, okay, so this place is dope. This place had a fucking swing. Look, I can't even go in the swing in the park. I look like a fucking creep if I go over there. But you're telling me there was an establishment where I could have got fucked up, went on a swing, judgment free, maybe, But now it's ruined because some retard wanted to bring
Maybe.
their fucking kids that they couldn't fucking watch. God fucking damn, like, dude. And then now you're sending death threats to the parents. See, and where this, sorry, see, I'm passionate about this because this fucking annoys the shit out of me. For the kids, for one, the kids don't want to be there. No kid wants to be watching your parents get drunk. And also, look, we're in the modern age. Like, I remember having to go to like parties that my mother would want to go to, and I'd be there with my Game Boy Advance, and it was the old-fashioned one, so it didn't have the light on it, so then you had to have it in the right angle, and then like all the drunks are being noisy and retarded, and you're kind of stuck there. Then the batteries died, then I would have to go and just steal their fucking batteries out of the remote and shit to play my Game Boy Advance. And I was just like, man, when the fuck am I going home? Or you had to go to a family member's house, and then you had to go talk to the weird cousins or the weird people's kids who are always just fucked up, or like, dude, let me slow down a bit. Jerry, how do you feel about like kids, like
I
drunk
don't
people?
think they should. No, I don't think kids should even be around there. Like even like a brewery and a distillery like that. I don't.
No.
My rule would have been like, hey, don't bring fucking kids. Like either you're 21 and over or not. Cause yeah, it's a place for adults. It's a place for motherfuckers to go chill, have a beer, talk some shit. You know what I mean? And just chill. You don't want to go to a brewery, right? That has all this cool shit apparently. And then when you're walking by, some little dumbass kid bumps into you, you're like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, because then you can't even fucking punch him, you know what I mean? Like, you'd be like, oh, this drunk man punched the kid. Like, nah, motherfucker, like, why are they here? Why are they digging up fucking dirt? Why are they digging up stones, putting it in your way? Like, dude, if you're drinking as is and you're walking to piss and you don't see
Fucking
that stone,
stumbling.
yeah, you're fucking gonna twist your ankle. And, as a young YN, you might be like, oh, I can twist my ankle, that ain't shit. I'm telling you, as a fucking old man, now that I'm old, dude, fucking twisting your ankle, it hurts, and then you just have pain, I guess, indefinitely, because I have indefinite pain on my fucking ankle now, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I'm not trying to deal with that, fuck. And then that's some lame ass shit, like, you gonna fucking threaten them because they're like, yeah, fuck your kids. Dude, it's their establishment. If they don't want to, they don't have to. That's the thing that people refuse. Everyone's like, the customer's always right, but it's like, no, businesses have the right to refuse service to you. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go somewhere down south and they could be like, yeah, we don't serve your kind here just because I'm fucking Mexican. I'm like, all right, the fuck, that's cool. I'll walk right the fuck out. Like, all right, I don't, if you don't want to serve me, I'm not going to fucking walk in and have you serve me. Like, I'm okay. Like, trust me, I sleep good at night. You know what I mean? But again, like the fact that they're like, oh, we have to make this and it's like, nah, fuck them dudes. Like, I would have doubled down. Like, you know what? If you bring your kid, we're gonna punch that little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would have said some wild shit just to get people more mad. Like, you know what? And fuck your kids, nigga. I don't know. I would have said something that fucking triggered all them, and you know what I mean. Go from there, cause like, dude, it's my business. Let me do what the fuck I want.
Also, I think they fucked up. They said you can allow kids, but not at 7 p.m. Dude, there should be no kids at all, dude. Like, I don't want any fucking kids. Because like you said, there's like, you got to think about a lot of factors here. You got a bunch of drunk, and apparently teenagers are hanging out there. So then you're going to get some fucking drunk creepazoid probably going to hit on a fucking kid. Like, yeah, he's a creep to begin with, but he's fucked up. But on the flip side, there might be some like little fucker who's a teenager talking some shit, trying to be tough and shit. And you're fucked up and you're like, oh, fuck this dude. So then you beat his ass, and then you're arrested for beating the ass of a fucking teenager. You're like, oh, well. And then the worst part is a lot of this shit becomes liability on the fucking establishment itself. Like, the little kid gets hurt, twists his ankle or whatever. The parents are going to fucking sue, like, oh, why'd that happen? Yeah, because you're getting fucking blitzed in the fucking place, you dumb bitch. Like, this shit's annoying because, like, kids ruin everything. But you know what? It's the parents who are fucking... who want to bring these kids to the event. Like, dude, there was a gay pride parade where there was fucking titties and people were fucking slapping their dicks around doing the helicopter. Sure, you might be like, oh, that's fucking gay and there's fags out. But you know what? I like that. That's cool. But then the complaint was the people bring like, well, can the fags not swing their dicks around? It's like, well, because of my kids here. No, bitch, don't fucking bring a kid to a fucking cool event where motherfuckers are swinging their dicks. So now I'm fucking not watching dicks being swinged. I can't hop on a swing now because your fucking retarded kids knocking the bolts off shit. Dude, like, it's annoying. Like, dude, why don't, like, it said, there's been so many times, like, if someone already has a kid over or someone, like, invites their kid or I go to the house and there's a kid there, I don't want to drink. Or, like, I would mind myself because, like, I like being a drunken wreck. It's kind of it's cool. But then, like, when there's a kid there, like I said, I remember always being in that position, always having to deal with fucking annoying drunks, your fucking mother's friends, or fucking whoever the fuck, the It's like, dude, I don't know. It's like one of those things where, like, I don't even like to smoke weed. Like, if I'm outside smoking weed and like there's kids outside playing or wrong, man, I had to put it out. It's like, dude, it just ruins a whole vibe. You can't really be yourself. And then if you're out drunk talking shit, this whole like, oh, don't talk shit. My kid is here. This is a fucking bar. Why the fuck can I not talk shit? I can't smoke now because your dumb fucking kids outside?
Yeah, that's one thing I'll never agree with. It's like, well, I understand too. Like, if you're in a fucking family setting when someone's just talking a bunch of bullshit and like they're cursing like an obscene amount, then it's like, hey, dude, calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? But if you're at a bar and someone comes up to me, tell them like, could you mind the cursing? My kid's here. Like, why the fuck is your kid at a bar? Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, nigga. Like, matter of fact, take this and right then and there you fucking swing and shit. But it's just like, there's just certain things that don't logically make sense to even do. But you have establishments like this that they're like, they're like, oh yeah, we accept kids. Nah, nigga. Like, had it been me, I would have just off rip just said no kids. Because it's like it's kind of like a Dave and Buster's. Like Dave and Buster's is cool when you're drunk and when you're with your friends, right? But it's only cool when it's only adults. Because when there's kids there, bro, you can't fucking do anything. Like you have to wait, you have to watch when you're walking around because a little motherfucker might bump into you. There's like a bunch of shit you can do with kids being in Dave and Buster's, and it's like, I will, you know what I mean? Like, but again, I get why Dave and Buster's does that because obviously, they make money off of kids, right? Yeah. But if it's just like strictly adults, then fucking let it be, let it ride. But nah, don't. There has to be limits to all this bullshit that you can and can't do and shit.
Or also, you know what, dude? It's a fucking bar. It's a fucking date spot, and they had like a swing and shit. You could be drunk there. You could have a chick over there, and you want to fill her up, lick her the back of her throat and shit. But then there's some like little fucker staring at you. It's like, man, you can't.
It's awkward. You don't even want to do that. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, it fucks it up. It's like, what the fuck? Now you're a fucking creep. God damn, dude. Like, people, keep your kids at home, or just don't have kids. If you like partying and drinking and you get pregnant, maybe just like abort it or something. Do something like that. Or maybe just leave with your family member. And I know your uncle might use your kid like a fucking Chinese finger trap, but guess what? If you're at a bar, your kid's gonna get kicked in the fucking head because fucking kids are annoying, dude. Like you're gonna get kicked in the head. You're gonna piss off a drunk guy. Like, there's just a lot of monsters out there who will like fight a motherfucker over nothing. Can you imagine that? A drunk guy or a fucking some drunk bitch who's like a Karen. You know that Karen that yells at your kid for riding on the sidewalk? Imagine that bitch sauced up on mimosas or whatever the fuck. That bitch is like fucking she's powered up. She's Super Saiyan fucking levels of fucking dumb bitch. And you got to subject your kids to that. They
actually will do something when they're that drunk. They'll have the courage to, I'm going to stand up today. Like,
exactly. Like recently, I got a letter saying that because I like a cigar lounge. I like smoking a cigar lounge. A bunch of fucking old fucks sitting around, smoking a cigar, watching the sports, whatever. But they're going to open up like a cigar lounge in my neighborhood. But the thing is, there's a lot of schools out here. So they open up. I'm like, oh, badass. I don't have to fucking travel to fucking like 3 cities over for a lounge. And so they put one, and then immediately I see like petition to have the cigar lounge not built here because of the kids in the school and shit. I'm like, man, first of all, it's in a lounge, it's compressed, and it's nowhere near the fucking schools. It's on the main street. Fuck your kids. But now I was like, oh no, my kid, I'm like, fuck you. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't. Like again, I agree with. I just don't agree that kids should be in adult places.
No,
like even the whole thing with like taking your kid to Pride and all that bullshit. Again, I said if you want to be celebrated, be gay, be trans, do what the fuck you want. Like, I'm a grown man. It don't offend me. I'm not. Oh my god, like I don't give a fuck. Like if anything, I'll probably be there with James Charles. Let's just be honest, right?
Yeah.
But what I don't agree with, and it's kind of weird for me because again, I'm not necessarily like that invested into the community. I don't have a coin, per se, right? But I don't think that. I don't know why titties don't offend me. Like if a kid sees titties, it's like, well, they see them from their mom, right? Whatever, right? But like the whole fact of
what's a fat bitch though? A fat bitch's titties.
Yeah, that's true. But What I don't agree with is motherfuckers swinging their dicks with little kids in the front. That shit's just, it's not it. You know what I mean? But again, if you want to swing your dick with your partner and walk around, by all means, I don't give a rat's ass. We're in America, brother. We're in America. You can do what the fuck you want, right? Except, diddle the kids, right? But what I don't agree with is people bringing kids there and then having them exposed to all that. Because again, like, the child's mind is very impressionable. That is a fact. That's not some fucking
Exactly.
anecdote. No, that is a fact. Kids' minds are very impressionable. They pick up shit. They keep things in their subconscious. So imagine you bring a kid to Pride Month, right? And you have some dude fucking slinging dick left and right, and then you go home and let's say they go to school or what have you, right? And then there's a pred and someone's doing that to them, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, I saw this on Pride. I saw this at the festival. This has to be normal." And it's like, "No, little Timmy, you're being fucking groped. You're being touched, little boy. Run from the swinging
The
dick."
teacher's doing it. He's like, oh, I've seen one of
That's
these
what I'm
before. I've
saying.
seen this
No,
trick.
but it's a genuine thing, like, dude, because the little
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he won't
'cause you're-
know. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be desensitized
Yeah.
to it. He doesn't know what it is too. He'll just associate that with like a good time,
Exactly.
or he's just like showing off.
And then he'll be like, "Oh, and kids are kids. What if he fucking reaches for it? You don't fucking know. And what if the pervert wants that? You know what I'm saying?" But it's like,
Or what if your kid's swinging his dick around in school now, and now your kid's the weird retarded kid? You see, now look at that from that angle. Imagine your kid being known as the retarded dick swinger, and not like, oh, he's like he has a big fucking dick. No, he's just like over retarded fucker swinging his little elephant around, and now everyone's laughing at him. He's a laughing stock,
see?
all because you wanted to be cool with your fucking fag friend.
And again, if you want to do all that in go ahead, by all means. We live in America, brother. Fuck Britain. Oh shit, I cursed Britain so loud it fucked up my mic. Goddamn. Fuck Britain, right? But again, I don't think kids should be allowed in certain places. Just no, dude.
No.
It doesn't make sense. It's not good for them. And there's limits to all the shit that you should be able to get away with. But like again, me personally, and again, this is my whole thing. Everyone says, "Oh, kids are straight, kids are bi, kids are no, kids are not none of that. Kids are just fucking kids. They don't understand any of that until they're a little older, like until they're like in middle school or like let's say the earliest sixth grade, right? Like they kind of know, like, hey,
Yeah.
something might be wrong with me, right? But there's no fucking reason why you should be taking a kid to a pride event if they're fucking 2 years old, 3 years old, 4. Like, dude, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's not to say that a nigga like me don't support pride flag and shit, because I got homeboys, I got homegirls, and I got they them friends, and I really do, like I really do. But what I will not agree with is someone taking a kid and exposing them to that type of shit is just like, no, dude, just don't. And people could sit here and play the devil's advocate and be like, well, you get exposed to heterosexuality all the time. It's like, yeah, but you don't see people fucking in the street and being like, oh, hey, kid, this is how we celebrate our love. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, fuck. Just ban kids from places that aren't 18 plus, and that's it. Just let it be. Or 21 plus. Nah, 18 plus. 21. Nah, 18 plus. Yeah. Let's do 18 plus. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just ugh. Then the threatening. Dude, you're just saying threats to them. Oh, hey, we don't want your kids here at an unreasonable time.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fucking losers.
Yeah, but that's my line. Fucking just these drunk parents. I can't just like, dude. Can you just like put your kid somewhere? Can you pay for a fucking daycare?
Babysitter, yeah.
Leave them with fucking grandma. Like, I know you don't talk to your mom, or you maybe hate your aunt or something. Yeah, just leave your kids and they'll talk shit about you behind your back. It's better than being in public and your kid being exposed to some fucking drunken retard repeating the same story, or motherfuckers getting in a fist fight, or maybe just drunk women fucking talking. I can't fucking stand it, dude. Ugh. Goddamn drunk. Hearing drunk women talk as a kid, it made me like, oh wow, is this what women are? Just drunk and annoying.
He said, I might be gay.
But then I tried looking at dick and I was like, nah, this ain't that. You know what's funny? I remember doing that when I was like, well, I was probably like 13 or something. I was like, you know what? What's gay like? Because, you always see that tab, and I looked at it and I was like, mm-mm. It was one of those things where I looked at it, I was like, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Like, nah, it's not it. Like the idea of like, you can hang out with your friend And then like, you guys play video games, like, cool, man, that was a great time. Well, you lost that game, and then you fuck each other, and like that's it. That sounds cool. But then you look at it, and you're like, well, that's not what I want. Like I told you, same with the Asians. You know what? I was like, man, like ninja hoes are cool. Like, and then fucking Asians, like, no. See, I did the right thing of like looking at the gay porn before I, jumped on my friend, and then I was like, this is awkward. How do we go from here?
That would have been awkward. Like, you know what? This ain't it. Cut. Ugh. Scandalous.
But yeah, that's the end of this episode. But yeah, Jerry, you got anything new going on with you? Do you want to shout out?
Like I said, I post TikToks on one account. If you find it magically, you do. If you don't, you don't. I went cryptid hunting. Didn't catch a single. Well, I guess I did. I don't know. I guess it depends who you ask, and that's really about it.
Yeah, and as always, you will find me at the Fine Whining Live, where I will stream video games. Sober October is already almost over. I'm waiting. I'm eagerly waiting. Ooh, gonna probably do a drunk stream. What? I don't know. But, go in there maybe at the 1st of November or November 2nd, or maybe the entire month of November. Maybe I'll be drunk every fucking day. Who knows? So yeah, go check that out. Also, if you want to talk shit to us, or maybe you want to, whine, just join the Discord. You can message us directly and add us. There's some fucking asshole I met on fucking Twitch who wants to sell me some art, which I was like, okay, this guy's a scammer because this is a scam they normally do. Mm-hmm. But it's some like fucking retarded guy. He's like, hey bro, you want to talk? And it's not a scam because they always have a certain thing, but it's like some retarded guy. You could be that retarded guy. You could harass me to buy your dumb shit. So yeah, go there, harass me. Also, voicemail as always. You could call that, leave a line, talk shit, say you want cheese back, or maybe wish Devin was still alive. Yeah, you can do all that good stuff. And that's it.
Bye. Fuck Brand. I hate fucking Brand. Fucking Brand.
Wosop! Wosop, everybody in the house tonight. Wosop, 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 everybody in the house tonight. Wosop, wosop, yeah. Wosop, everybody in the house tonight. Wosop, 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 everybody in the house tonight. Wosop, wosop. I came here knocking down your door. I came here looking to hit the floor. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up, yeah. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? I see you shaking that booty thing, and you be shaking like a hurricane. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? My arms are flailing, my bones are rocking, and if I can't hear you, then don't be talking. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? My name is Boompa and I like it here. If you want me to stay, then pour the beer, cause I'm a bit parched and I need a brew. On second thought, I might need a few, cause drinking and styling, they go together. And don't you want me to get more better? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? 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 What's up? like a shooting star in a galaxy very far. And then I see the light of day. I turn around to face me, and then I say, what's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? Come on, y'all, come on. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? This party gonna kick into hyperspace. Disco ball spinning, lighting up the place. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? The walls are shaking, temperature is hot. Kicking in the kitchen, trading food for thought. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? Come on, come on, come on, oh yeah. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Do you see the light? Yeah, it's over there. Glitter on her face and platinum hair. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? Come on, come on, come on. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight?